Hello everyone. Welcome back to Becoming Your Best Self. I hope everyone is doing well and had a good past few weeks. I am in such a good mood right now and I'm so excited to film an episode. I'm feeling really peaceful and just sitting outside connecting with nature right now, and it feels really good. So lately I've been working out a lot, going to the gym, which has been amazing. It feels so nice to have the time to move my body every day. And I started a music account, so I've been posting a lot on that, just different covers and songs. Just working on a lot of stuff to get ready for college, but it's going well. I've been pretty busy, but it's all gonna be worth it in the end. But that being said, I will say, even though I have been very busy every day, sometimes it does feel like I need to be doing more or I'm not doing enough. And I think we all feel this sometimes, not just with schoolwork, but just with anything in our life. Maybe if we're working or we have a business or we want to achieve our dream body, we feel like we constantly need to be doing more. Today, I just want to remind you that you are doing enough. And even though to you it may feel like you are not doing enough, you are. So I'm going to start off with a little exercise for you guys. Think about everything you've done today that you would consider productive. Now, when I say productive, I don't mean studying for 4 hours straight. Sure, that's productive, but that isn't the only thing that's productive. Literally anything. Literally making dinner for yourself. Going out with a friend. Making a piece of art. Anything like that you feel like it's productive. Now, something that's not productive would be doom scrolling. Unless you are using social media for something useful, like learning something or marketing your business, then yeah, that's kind of out of the picture. Now, you might be wondering why I'm saying that something as simple as making your dinner or making your bed is productive, because oftentimes we only consider tasks such as homework or studying or work, all of that, as productive. But I think productivity can apply to anything that helps us. So it doesn't just have to be something that helps us with our studies or our future, but it can also just be something that's good for our mind, body, and soul. So obviously making dinner for yourself, that's good for your body because you need to eat. And then making your bed would be good for your mind because you want to have a fresh start to the day and you want to feel clean. And then, as I mentioned before, I would also consider creating a piece of art as productive. This is great for your soul because if you are an artistic person, then art can be really fulfilling and really satisfying to you internally. Okay, anyways, we had a little intermission there, but back to the exercise. I want you to just close your eyes and think about anything and everything you've done today that you would deem productive. Now remember, anything that relates to self-care is productive, okay? I'm going to give you a little bit of time to just think, relax, and even just breathe, meditate for a little bit, reflect on your day. And the main thing I want you to do is to be proud of yourself for everything you've done today. Even if you barely did anything, you barely got out of bed, find something that can make you proud of yourself. So for me today, some things I did were I'm currently doing this internship thing at VCU, so I did that. I worked a little bit on my college essay and currently doing this podcast. And then I also worked on some music. And so that is a fairly productive day for me. And if your day looked completely different, that is totally okay. If you did more than me, that's amazing. But you don't want to base your worth on how productive you are in a day. I know that life can be extremely tough on us, and we're always pressured to keep going, keep pushing, keep moving, and keep being productive. But sometimes it's hard and we can't always be productive. Sometimes we do need a break and we need to relax. So always make sure you're taking care of yourself before you try to do too much, because you don't want anything to get in the way of your mental health. I do this exercise every night because it allows me to just reflect on my day. Even if my day wasn't as productive as I'd like it to be, then it just allows me to feel grateful for the things that I have done and feel proud of myself for the things I have done. Because one thing we need to remember is that life is hard. It's really hard. It can take a toll on us, and sometimes even getting up every day can be difficult. So just remember that if you are getting up every day, taking care of yourself, making food for yourself, studying for your future, and all these little things, you should be proud of yourself for. We aren't proud of ourselves enough because we're always chasing more and beating ourselves up because we feel like we're not doing enough. And a lot of this can stem from comparison. I made an episode on comparison before, and I was talking about how the quote, "comparison is a thief of joy," is so true. It truly is, because you can be doing so much. You can be spending every single hour of your day working, but once you see someone else working harder than you, then we feel like all of our work has gone to waste. And sadly, this is how society has shaped and formed our brains. We're always chasing more. I also made an episode on hustle culture and how social media and just society in general, we're always trying to do the most. We're always trying to outwork ourselves, outrun other people, and just disregard our mental health. Now, I will say some people are more naturally competitive and they thrive off of competition. And sometimes competition can be a good thing. I'm not saying that, like, no one should compete, because if no one competed, then I think we'd struggle to make advancements and we'd struggle to progress and grow. But I think it gets to a point where sometimes we label our self-worth based on, like, comparing to others and what other people are doing. So, like, if I don't go to an Ivy League, then, like, I'm not worth as much as someone who does. Like, that's kind of the mindset that a lot of people have these days. My purpose for this episode is to rewire your brain patterns, because we have just been so used to beating ourselves up all the time, and I want you to feel happy about yourself, proud about yourself, and every single thing you've achieved. Now that we've done an exercise on just reflecting on today, I want you to broaden this a little bit. You can either do, like, what you've done in the past week, what you've done in the past year, even what you've done in your whole life. Like, just think about it and reflect on every single thing you've accomplished, and you're going to realize it's so much more than you'd think. I really like this exercise because sometimes things are there and we're aware of it, but we just don't reflect on it. And once we reflect on it, we have a realization that's like, oh wow, like, I've actually done all these things. I want you to feel more confident after you've watched this episode, because I know exactly how it feels to not feel like you're doing enough and always wanting to do more. And I'm not saying this because I don't think that you can do more and that I don't want you to reach your full potential. It's just, take note of everything you've done, feel proud of yourself, and just keep pushing and keep doing those things and reward yourself for it. Like, sometimes now, when I even just achieve something little, like, if I get a good score on one test, then, like, I'll take myself out and get, like, my favorite coffee or get matcha or something. Just get, like, a sweet treat. Or, like, if I prepared so much for an exam and I spent so much time studying for it and then I get a result I was happy with, then I could just go out for a little shopping trip, you know? Like, make it fun for yourself. You should want to achieve more and continue achieving and feel proud of yourself and happy. Okay, well, it's starting to get a lot darker and I'm getting a lot of bug bites right now. So I think I'm just going to end the episode right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed filming this and I really hope it helped you in some way. So I'll be back again in 2 weeks. We'll see what topic I come up with, and I think that's all. Bye, guys!